So far it's been a great ride and we've gotten off to a great start, but as Coach always says, although we may have gotten off to a great start, what you really remember is how you finish season. So assuming that we do well this weekend and qualify for the A10 tournament, that's really where the stories are made for one season. It's how you finish it and how you perform in the postseason. Most certainly, just having that taste of playing in the last game for a championship on Sunday for the Atlantic 10 title is something that you work towards all off season and then the summer. So that definitely fuels us, knowing that we've reached that potential and that we can definitely push for that again. Well, this league every single year is pretty funny. It always goes down to the last weekend where teams are watching scores and teams are battling for the last few spots, and it's every year come down to that. So that's nothing new for us, but we hope to really establish our position this weekend, pick up some points and solidify our position so that we can go down to Charlotte and perform our best. Thinking back 2 seasons ago, that was definitely a ride unlike any other season I've been a part of. Just the energy with that team, just wanting to turn things around, and I think that season definitely kick-started where we could go from there on out, knowing that really the sky's the limit for this program. You're splitting hairs between both championships, because in both seasons we came in as the 6th seed, to be the only team in A10 history to win 3 games in a row, when people have always said that's not possible for a 6th seed, and to do that 2 years in a row, that really says something. But I think this year we have a different mindset of not just trying to get into the playoffs. We really want to have a solidified position where we're not looking at whether we make it on the last day or depending on any other scores. We really want to solidify our spot with how we perform this weekend. Even thinking back, it's hard to imagine what the culture really was like, because I've just been immersed with this brand new culture that everybody's brought with them, and it's head over heels better to be around. Everybody is not just a teammate, they're almost like your brother. They're always there for you. We genuinely enjoy hanging out together, being on bus trips, joking around, but also we have a certain seriousness about us where we know certain things have to be done and we have a goal that we're working towards. Well, Coach Fleming always has taught us not only how to act and how to improve on the soccer field, but his lessons there go onward. He's always been helping us focus with schoolwork as well as managing certain responsibilities that go beyond just these 4 years of playing soccer. And I think it would be an understatement to say that he's had an impact on this program. It's definitely been a flip side turn completely since he's been here. So I think it's definitely many lessons, not only on the soccer field, that you can take away from when you're working in a job or dealing with a family as well. Personal achievement, it's simply winning Atlantic 10 titles as a team. That's why you play the sport. You play it to be a team member and really win it together. When we're on that Sunday afternoon celebrating and jumping in a pile with an A10 trophy, that's really what it's all about. I think academics is definitely an important part of setting yourself up for what you want to do after playing soccer, no matter how far you want to go in the sport. But being a Division I athlete has facilitated academics as well. It's helped you schedule around certain classes. It helped you to reach out to teachers for help, and it really hasn't been an obstacle in academics. It's almost been a facilitator with really getting down to the habits and improving each day. Really don't think it makes a difference whatsoever, because nothing has changed from the sophomore year onward. It's always just been doing the same thing. Somebody might recognize it, but that doesn't mean that anything has really changed, and it's just day by day doing the little things that matters the most. Well, one of the greatest things I think for our team that we've worked on is we have the mentors, which is where we have a school just up down the road where we have a couple of guys from our team who each couple of months go over and work with the kids. Some have special needs and disabilities as well, so our guys are able to be pen pals with these students and write letters back and forth and really connect with the community around here. So I think that's been one really great aspect of being involved with the community and being able to give back with soccer. Actually, I have an interview coming up tomorrow, so that'll actually shape some things up a little bit more, but it's in management consulting, so I want to possibly get into the consulting world and go from there on out. All the balances between academics and schoolwork, I think it's Xavier's focus on the whole individual. With regards to academics, we have, although it's a big core and people sometimes complain about how many classes we're forced to take, whether it be philosophy or theology, I think our academics excels and prepares people to think differently than most other colleges because it really focuses on developing your whole thought process and your whole personality as you. And I think that also correlates with soccer as well, because our coaches have never just focused on simply developing you as a soccer player per se. It's always been about developing a work ethic and those habits that translate to having success in life and anything outside of soccer as well. So I think it's holistically Xavier's ability to prepare you not just in a specific avenue, but to really deal with problems in any life situation.